Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Rafael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. I did a research a little bit ago. Actually, I've been doing it for a little bit of time. And I wanted to talk to you about the trends that are going on in some companies and why it's so important for us to all be able to really understand trends and start to even follow them. So in today's fast-paced world, staying ahead of business trends is not just strategy. It's a global necessity. I mean, if you have a mom and and dad shop or a small little store somewhere, it still will affect you. It still will affect you. So you need to know what's going on with the listen, I went shopping. I got eggs and, price of eggs went up. Price of a lot of things went up. How is that all affecting every one of us? It really is. It's affecting all of us, not just some of us. So the global landscape is evolving rapidly, especially with what's going on in our country and countries around us. And it's driven by technology as well, innovation, shifting consumer preferences, and the prices are going to make a huge difference in the way people consume certain things, right? And let's also talk about the urgent need for sustainability. So, companies that anticipate and adapt to these changes are the ones leading the change into the future. Think about, we all know what happened to Blockbuster. We all know what happened to Kodak. Those companies just did not adapt. And we need to be able to adapt. So think about AI. AI integration. The future is now. So artificial intelligence is truly, reshaping all industries from Tesla's hyper automated gigafactories to Amazon's AI driven logistics, everything. So these companies and many other companies like they are adapting or using AI to make more money, to be more sustainable, to be predictive. So these companies demonstrate how leveraging AI for predictive analytics, what's going to happen? What happens if this happens? How do we deal with this situation? And they're using these analytics driven by AI to get a better hands on to customer preferences, all these little things that we never had 50 years ago. We just had to ask questions. But now we can just look at the data. So data is so critical to understand customer trends and technology trends and business trends. When you think of customer personalization, it can drive your business, it can drive your innovation. So, businesses that integrate AI effectively are not only streamlining operations, but also staying ahead of the market demand. Let's talk sustainability. Sustainability. I don't know, I have this little itch right here. Sorry about that. But let's talk about sustainability. Sustainability is no longer optional. No longer optional. It is it is core. It is core. It is core to our expectation. So companies like Unilever and Patagonia are leading the way by embedding ESG principles into the operations by adapting circular economy practices and reducing, this is the most important one, reducing their carbon footprints. And I know a lot of people are very into reducing carbon footprints. They're not only meeting consumer demands, but also enhancing brand loyalty. And a lot of companies who say they went green really didn't go green. But the ones that are truly doing it, they're getting customer loyalty. So sustainable strategies are to provide, listen to this, to provide both ethical and here's the big one, profitability to your company. Let's talk about remote work. So many people have adapted and look, if you look at what's going on with the government, they're cracking down on people who don't show up to work and they don't want remote work anymore. And there was a video that I saw where there were 249,000 people. Suppose maybe I might have. I think it's 2049. And I like 59 people actually showed up for work on a regular basis. Everybody else was working remotely, and that was costing $5 million a year to occupy the space. Do we need to occupy the space? So depends. A lot of people are saving money on real estate because they no longer have to. Maybe they had 100 people working for them, and now they don't need such big space because people can work from home. And if that's sustainable to keep the clients happy, to keep business going, and maybe even grow further, then that's fine. But if people need to come into work, listen, my mechanic cannot work from home. He has to come into the shop. He has to physically be there. My dentist cannot work from home. He can give consultations, but not really without looking, without maybe having the x-rays. So there are certain entities, if you will, that still need to be um, in the environment. Remote work, if you have the flexibility, the shift to remote work hybrid has been there since even before COVID. Some people did it. I know a lot of friends of mine who actually started working before COVID from home. And it has transformed the work dynamics tremendously. Look what Zoom did, Salesforce, all of these different companies. And they invest a lot of money to be able, and they still are doing it because they want to stay relevant. So flexible work arrangements are boosting productivity and it's attracting top talent worldwide. Maybe you wanted to work for this company, but they're you know in Minnesota and you're in New Jersey or you're in Delaware. Maybe they're in California, or maybe you live in California and you want to work at a company in New York. Maybe you can if it allows it. If you're a top talent, many people are going to want you to work and not necessarily have to move. So think about relocating your whole family for your job. You don't have to do that anymore if you find the right fit. So this trend underscores the importance of adaptability by a company in retaining competitive advantages. Think about this. Business trends are about embracing change, and it's an opportunity rather than a challenge. Companies like Tesla, Unilever, and Zoom show us that innovation, sustainability, and adaptability are the pillars of success in 2025, but moving forward into the future. So let us commit to staying informed, be proactive, and forward thinking as we navigate this exciting future together. But listen, we don't know what the next 10 years are going to bring, but we need to keep our thumb on the pulse and our eye on people who are making great strides in our future. Let's elevate them. Let's support them so that we can have a brighter future. Let's support our youth. I always say our children our greatest assets. So let's make sure we invest in our kids and in community. I got to tell you, we need to invest in our community for sure. So I would love for you to go to my YouTube channel, like some of the videos that I've posted, take a look, join me in bringing greater people um, to be seen, to be heard, innovators, creators. I would love for you to be there as we bring new people into my shows. I am just blessed. I got to tell you. By the way, this show will not be on Friday because Friday I'm going to be at an event in Connecticut. So I will miss you, but I will see you on Monday. But we're going to have a show tomorrow and another one on Thursday. So I look forward to, yes, I no longer do the Wednesday because I do the Sear show. And when I'm not doing the Sear show, I'm involved in doing some other projects as well. Thank you for joining me. I'm Sifu Rafael. What can I say? If you want to get to know me more, if you want to be on the show, go to sifurafael.com. SIFURAFAEL.com, and let's connect. By the way, I'm redoing that website, so let's get to it. But meanwhile, you can still join me there. Look forward to seeing you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, everybody.